Hello, welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you are new here, my name is Erica, also known as Spiritual Stylist. Today's video is going to be about the super pink full moon. If you are watching this on April 26th, happy full moon to you. And today I'm just going to be giving you guys some tips on how you can use this full moon's energy to release, recharge, and cleanse. I'm so excited to be doing this video for you guys. I have just been waiting to share this part of me with the world and with YouTube. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So to kick it off, April's full moon is the very first supermoon of the year. A supermoon is where the moon has moved closer to the earth. A lot of people say that they see the moon as bigger during the supermoon, or they feel more intense energies during the supermoon, and you definitely feel a lot more intense energies during the supermoon. But full moons in general, you're gonna feel that energy of the moon. And if you are feeling the energy of the moon and you're like, why did I just sit here and cry 3 times today? I feel you. This energy is just intense. If it already isn't enough that the full moon is a pink supermoon, but to have the energies in Scorpio just adds that extra intensity. Like all moons or all full moons, whether it's a new moon or a full moon or any phases of the moon, you're gonna feel that energy, and especially when it's a supermoon. So some of the effects or feelings that you might be experiencing from this full moon's energy is maybe feeling drained, or feeling an enhanced intuition, mood swings, extra or disrupted sleep, extra sensitivity. The energies of growth, self-love, healing, productivity, as well as confidence. So if you're feeling like you have just been pushed to be uber productive, or if all of a sudden you just have the urge to do the thing that you've been putting off, it's likely because of the energies of the moon. Or if you feel like you just needed an extra self-love day where you wanted to just take a bath and kind of cater to yourself, you're feeling the moon's energies, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. I have had plenty of full moons where I have just been dragged through the mud because the universe was taking me through cycles of learning. And if that is you, then I have some tips for you today that are going to help you to overcome those emotions and experiences that you are feeling and dig deeper to figure out what the universe is trying to show you through the energies of the moon. So some of the tips that I wanted to give you, I wanted to let you guys know what crystals you guys could use during this time that will be especially helpful. I also wanted to give you guys 3 very small rituals that you could do to help you balance the energies. And I also wanted to share with you guys some mantras. And if the word or ritual alarms you, everything that you do in life is a ritual. From brushing your teeth to waking up at a certain time, things of that nature. Don't put a negative connotation with the word, because everything you do in your life is a ritual, and it's literally just a social construct. So some crystals that can help you during this time are going to be all quartz. For me, my cherry quartz has definitely been calling out to me this time. Cherry quartz is a very grounding and protective crystal. It helps you to kind of regulate your energies, and it's one of my favorite crystals for sure. But any of the quartz will do. Also, angelite, rose quartz especially, helps center in that self-love energy. Selenite, as well as ruby and garnet. All of these crystals are going to be extremely useful within this time. The 3 rituals that you can perform during this full moon is, you can make full moon water. You could take a mason jar. Me personally, I like to just have a clear mason jar just to set my intentions. Typically what I'll do is I'll take a sticky note, or I'll take a Sharpie, and I'll write my intentions on the jar. So for instance, if I wanted to focus more on self-love this full moon, I would write self-love on the top or self-love on a sticky note. Just by allowing the moon's energy and light to reflect into the water, it's going to bring tremendous properties and power into the water that you can then use to bring tremendous power to yourself, or to things like plants, crystals, baths, anything really. Any intention that you want to use this for. So if you want to use it to bring forth love or growth or healing, or whatever your intentions are. You can write it on the jar. The important thing is that you make sure you set your intentions, and just sit with the water for a little bit, meditate with it before you leave it outside underneath the moon, just so that you can have your power within the water as well. Doing this has definitely helped me. Whenever I add it to my baths, I notice a difference. Whenever I drink it, I notice a difference. And it's all just about intention. Everything you do in regards to spirituality is always about intention. So another thing is sage. This little thing has become so popular. But needless to say, sage has become very popular because it is a very, very powerful tool if you use it correctly. Soon I will be developing a video all about sage and smudging, what you can use it for, how to use it the correct way. Just on behalf of this video, you can sage yourself. I try to sage myself very often, especially during the full moon, so that I can make sure that the energies that I'm feeling are my own, and no one else's. So I suggest saging yourself at night. Sit under the moon and meditate after you've saged yourself. You want to start from head to toe with the sage, cleansing your body of all energies, and then following up with another bundle, whether it's sweetgrass or lemongrass, sandalwood, whatever, dragon's blood, whatever you wish to use to bring forth positive energies. Sage cleanses out all energies. Remember that. Sage will cleanse out all energies, whether positive or negative. It will cleanse it all out. So make sure that you are refreshing your energy with another sage bundle afterwards, or any type of positive energy, positive vibrational tools that you can use. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bundle. You can use sound healing, you can use meditation, or you can just use simple mantras. And speaking of mantras, using mantras as a tool to help you throughout all of the energies that you are feeling because of the moon. So a few mantras that will be especially useful during this time, according to the pink moon energies, are: I release any feelings of lack, I release self-doubt, I release fear of failure, I face my inner critic with compassion, I am love, I am loved. These are just a few mantras that you can use. Mantras are a great tool to get your mind and your energy flowing into the direction that you want it to flow. If you feel as if your energy is just very low, you're feeling drained, you can recite a mantra to help bring up your energy and raise your vibration throughout all of these energies that you're feeling because of the moon. The moon's energies are intense. And if you are a highly sensitive person, you can be and you will be affected by the moon's energy, unless you are in tune with yourself and you're in tune with your emotions and you are in tune with your path. And needless to say, regardless of if you are in tune with all of your emotions and all of your feelings, you can still experience the energies of the moon, because the universe is going to perpetuate whatever experience onto you that you need to get you to a higher place and closer to your higher self. Sitting with the moon. Meditating under the moon is such a great way to really, really connect with the moon and connect with the energies of the moon. Not only will it allow you to ground yourself, but it will allow you to connect with the moon and connect with the energies of the moon. Another thing, just continuing on from that point, I find it very, very useful to write letters to the universe and letters to yourself during this time. I have been doing this since I was 16, and it has helped me tremendously throughout my journey. Taking that time to sit with the moon, sit with myself, sit with how I'm feeling, and just write it out. Write out how you're feeling, write out what you want, write out what you need, write out what you don't need, write out what you want to see, and literally just have a conversation with God. and yourself. And then when you've got all of those emotions out and you've got all of that energy out, written on the paper, burn it. Light it up and burn it. It's so refreshing to see those emotions be burnt away. It's just something about it that you have to experience. So lastly, my last tip is to take a self-love bath. Give yourself time to reconnect with yourself is the most important step, and that is a way that you can do that. I have a lot of stuff that I put in my self-love bath. This is just something small that I picked up a while ago that I haven't used because I have my own little ritual that I use. And if you would like to see that, I will be doing a video soon, but if you want to see it now, I have it on my Instagram. I will put my Instagram name down below. I tell you what herbs to use, essential oils, what crystals you can use in your bath. I literally give you the entire rundown, and I will be making a video on that soon for YouTube, but for the time being you can check it out on my Instagram. But this is just a little self-love kit. As you can see, it has a pouch of herbs. It also has a pink candle because pink represents love, femininity. But this is just an example, just to give you guys kind of a imagery of what you can do. But I add a lot more stuff. I add like sea salt, Himalayan salt, just a lot of stuff. Give yourself some time, light some candles, put on some music, and dedicate 30 minutes to an hour of just sitting in that bath and grounding yourself, because self-love baths have a tremendous benefit, especially throughout full moon energies. Yes, these energies are intense, and it is okay to not feel like yourself. Before I leave, I did want to mention that I will soon be doing a complete series on self-love. I think that is going to be a great way to just jumpstart into spirituality on my channel. This is going to be a channel of glamour and glitz and all of that jazz, but it is also going to teach you how to stay connected, grounded within spirituality, within your journey, within yourself, and to ultimately just help people connect more to their higher selves. That is what I want to use this channel for. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my simple, quick little tips that I could give you guys to ground yourself throughout this full moon energy. Hopefully you benefit from them as I have. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.